The following program is rated R for salty language and adult subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Andy.
Welcome to episode 51 of the Nonsense Zone. This here is Lenny Bruce, Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, buck naked.
Andy and Lenny couldn't be here today, so you've got
Kevin and Buck.
Kevin and Buck. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Probably not this episode.
Yeah. Almost every time we film an episode, we basically stare at each other for a half an hour trying to get everything to work.
Yeah.
And pan out so we can actually film it.
Right.
And we waste some good jokes.
Oh, yeah. Some of our funniest stuff is happening before we start recording.
We get on film, we're like, hey, Andy. Hey. Hey, remember what we joked about earlier?
Yeah. That was funny.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm. Good night.
Yep.
So welcome to post-storm, still in the middle of like a really bad cold snap, and you like this.
Yeah, it's been beautiful, Andy.
Lenny likes this. I'm also getting sick, which is a constant when you work in a school.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, Andy.
I am getting sick more than I'm healthy.
Yay!
Getting sick more than I'm actually sick. I'll be getting sick for like a few days. Then it'll hit me.
Oh, it sets in.
And then, I go through that. And then I'm getting over it.
Just in time for the weekend.
And then I might feel good for like a day or two. And then I'll start getting sick again.
Oh, it's living.
Yeah. Just in time for the weekend. Yeah. I've got the kids to myself this weekend. It's going to be too cold to take them outside. It's going to be
I inhaled about 5 pounds of welding rod every day in the last 7 days or so.
Really?
Yes, it's been awesome. No, the tractor frame broke, so I had to repair it and add some plating, and it's gone great. And then I put the backhoe back together and I forgot to add a pin where it was supposed to go on the claw. Oh, it was great. It was great, Andy. I like it. I like it.
That sounds great.
Oh, Andy.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a car project, and I haven't touched it in a while.
It's I forget the year. Ford Maverick.
Yep, 73 Maverick. What's left of it is right there.
Solid though. Solid body. Like no, none of them.
No, if I park it outside, I could mow the lawn from the dashboard to the back window.
Nice.
I got all the shit to put in it, but I just haven't really had all that much time. Fuck that thing, Andy. When spring rolls around, I want to drive the ones that are drivable, and that one will probably sit there and look stupid.
Yeah, because you have a fleet. Like,
yeah, now I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Just lend the car collector.
It went from having a few of my own to, inheriting my brother, sadly. Okay. Sadly and proudly, and now, I got a fucking barn full of fucking things.
I remember when I was proud of my fleet, which consisted of, I don't even remember what my car was at the time, but it was my Hyundai.
Eagle.
No, that was the only vehicle I had at the time, but my car. And then I had the big red sled, your old Silverado. Yeah. I had my motorcycle. So I was like, I'm kind of like Batman out here. I can go out and choose my vehicle. Not anymore. I just have the truck.
Did you ever touch yourself in the big red sled?
I don't think so. I know you have.
Oh, that's a given.
That's why I was hesitant to sell it. I was like, the things that these No, I can't smell what's happening in Lenny?
Done so much fucking welding in here. I'm still worried his house is on fire.
You just see smoke rolling up in the background. I don't say anything because I don't want to ruin the episode.
Yeah, just like,
we were in a rhythm.
you smell anything? No.
That's fine. Nah.
Imagine if I ignored it too. The fire department kicked the door open, and I'm still like, yeah.
Done.
Save the car with no floors in it. That was a good idea. You know, I woke up 2 days in a row. I'm not sick. You ever have leaky beak syndrome?
Oh, yeah.
Leaky beak all fucking day. Leaky beak syndrome.
Yeah, I've had that. But to me, the surefire, I'm getting sick is the post-nasal drip. So when it's gone the other way.
Oh.
And I have that right now. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's
you have a sleep app. Don't you have a sleep app machine?
I don't wear it anymore because I don't sleep. I never sleep in the same spot like very often.
Oh, you're on the move.
Yeah, my daughter kicks me out of my bed like nightly, and so I go and sleep in her bed. And we had the brilliant idea of getting these. We have this couch that has like automatic, like motorized recliners on the end. Worst fucking decision we've ever made. Because first of all, like it takes so long for those to go.
You change your mind by the time you get back.
And I was like, when I told the story, there was some truth to it. When I had to do get ready for do the prep for the colonoscopy that I had to take, I was like, I can't sit on that because if it hits me, I'll shit myself before the feet go down.
Hurry!
Shit, here it comes.
Too late. Yeah. Somebody starts kicking in your front door like that way.
And when you've got two young kids, there's always one of them falling or knocking something down, and you got to act quickly. And I was like,
when your daughter falls down the stairs, you're like,
"Go back there. Hold on, you're fine. You're okay.
Okay, be there in a minute."
Yeah, you can't even lay on the fucking thing. It's not level. I mean, it's not a flat couch. It's like it's got a seat, and then it goes up, and another seat, and it goes up, and you can't. Like sometimes you just want to crash out on the couch. You can't do it.
Oh no, it's time, Andy.
But I mean, it's only like 2 years old. But my oldest daughter is ruining it, so it's like
it won't be long.
On it, dumping stuff on it. It's like, well, we'll just let her ruin this and then go get a decent couch like in 10 years when she stops. No. But
get a futon.
Yeah, you could do that. Yes.
Andy. Hurry! Somebody's stealing the truck. Be there in a minute. Please help us! Help us!
Or I just want to crash out here for a minute. I'm fucking awake now.
You fall asleep. You fall asleep halfway back. The thing is they laughed at you when you bought that. He did. He bought it.
It was a sale. It was a display model thing. They like, we'll give you the couch, the chair, the end tables, the lamp, whatever for like. And we're like, wow, that's actually a really good price for all of that. That's because it fucking sucks and no a piece of shit. Now we have it because we're stupid.
And
we got a bed that the head goes up, the feet go up, one piece, not separately.
Oh,
and it's got the vibrating thing, which I thought, it's going to be like the old motels. You can. That has never been turned on. Turned it on once. My wife's like, that freaks me out. All right, haven't used that since. And my wife likes to have almost seated position while she's sleeping. And I like to lay down flat because I'm a normal fucking person. So the bed's up. Let me tell you something, Len.
You haven't had sleep in years.
It's not good. It's
Andy.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, fuck this thing. This is bullshit. Read about you in the morning. He did it. He really did it.
Wow.
She plunged from the roof.
I never thought. He
I
talked
would never do that because I'd be the guy who jumped off the roof and like landed in a garbage truck.
Damn, just think if that wasn't there, nobody would have ever survived that.
Oh, I can't even do this right. Why?
Damn it.
You saw your
tried?
Yeah, I give up on that too. Fuck it. Fuck it. I deserve the misery.
I just talk funny now.
It's funny because the green snowmobile behind me, it was leaking gas the other day, and I took it apart, thought I fixed it, put it back together, didn't fix it, had to tear it apart again. So I was like, let me just replace all the gas lines. I don't have to mess around with this fucking thing anymore. And the kid at the store, I went to AutoZone, and he's like, oh, how many? They sell it by the foot. He's like, how many feet would you like? I go, give me a good 4 or 5 feet. It's in case I get to the point where I want to strangle myself.
Enough to make a noose out of it.
Yeah. I was like, $1 a foot? Oh, fuck, it's well worth it. Give me 5 feet of that shit.
Oh, you need the heavy duty gas line. Hold on.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's if I was like, is it the right size? But yep. That'll do.
You should get the heavy duty because there's nothing more embarrassing than when your gas line breaks while you're trying to hang yourself.
Yeah. I want the good stuff, kid. I want the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's like 5 foot. That ought to hang me good.
Well, fucking the people at Lowe's, I'm like Norm when I walk in there now, especially if I'm working on a project. You know, it's like, you know, even the simplest project is going to mean I live about a 5-minute drive from Lowe's, and so it's going to mean 4 or 5 trips to Lowe's during every project I do.
Yes.
They come back and they're like, again? And you're like, I don't need that. That's not helping.
Mind your business, or I'll put my fucking foot for the sheetrock and have to come back. You ever feel stupid when you go back to some of these places?
Every time.
Yeah, like AutoZone or something like that.
Like when they recognize me and like, wait, you were just here.
No, I made a mistake.
This is your 4th time here? I made several mistakes.
No.
Measuring's not my strong suit.
Yeah, I got a 12-inch cup. I measured it twice. You know what's funny? Every time we film, the same day we film, we've seen ourselves naked.
Yeah. I actually saw myself naked this morning.
Yep. Naked. Like completely naked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't wish that on anybody.
No.
You ever give a, oh, there he is.
In fact, I'm relatively sure my wife has trained my daughter to come kick me out of the bed.
Yeah.
So, now pretend that you need to come in and sleep with me and get that old fuck out of here.
Daddy. You were giving her shit at the breakfast table. You were 5 minutes late last night. Give me back one of them pancakes. You be on time, damn it. He tried touching me.
A long time ago not to do that.
He tried touching me. You catch on to her code word. Oh, hippopotamus.
Why does she always say these pretzels are making me thirsty?
These pretzels are making me thirsty. Get me. She just snaps. Your daughter falls asleep, doesn't come in, so she finally just snaps. Get away from me. Go sleep on the couch, the one that doesn't move right.
Huh?
He gets kicked out.
Fucking movie's over.
He's got to go sit on the slow-moving mechanical couch. While you're mad, you're giving a...
Really? Because it was so hard to pull the lever.
Yeah. Some things don't need to be electronic.
Right? I don't know what it was. Oh, yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, because I was really struggling with that fucking lever.
My father had, he had that stroke years ago, and it's like...
Did he have a stand-up chair?
Yeah, and it's like, a couple of times he's like, fuck this. He got up. Even he got all pissed off. He's like, waiting for that thing, like... He's like, fuck this thing.
Well, it's like the chairs, that take you up the stairs.
Yeah. Die of old age by the time you get up there.
It's the same thing because you're like.
Yeah. And what do they think about?
Right.
That whole trip up the stairs is all their poor life decisions run through their head.
Right.
I should have walked to the mailbox instead of taking the car. This is bullshit. I wonder if I should have ate that squirrel. He's texting.
Yeah. We're not going over.
Imagine that was your text. You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Now, where did you get the mechanical couch?
Ashley's Furniture.
Oh, they definitely wanted to get rid of it. Next person that comes through that fucking door, it's going.
I went to a real furniture store afterwards, and I was asking him a question about something, and he's like, well, where'd you get, about a different chair that I have? He was, where'd you get that? I said, Ashley's like, oh, I'm sorry. So apparently don't buy it, Ashley. I don't know.
Also pissed at them years ago. They delivered something, a couch or something we had. Took the old one away. They came back about an hour later with our stupid cat in the truck. The cat jumped in the truck. I was so pissed. I was like, you should have just stayed the fuck out of here.
That's the cat's fault, not there. Or you're mad that they came back and didn't keep.
Yeah. And the cat shit in the truck. He left us a little present. Like,
well, enjoy it.
I tried leaving you one. You brought it back.
Okay,
I thought the cat jumped in. I was like, thanks again. I hope it shits in your truck.
I remember I was like thinking like how believable I could make it with one of my ex-wife's cats. Like, how believable would it be if I just flung it out into the road? And the truck was driving by. I'd be like, oh, fucking thing ran. I don't know.
You acted out too, like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, what was your arm doing?
It's caught on camera. There were spike strips. I was just trying to slow traffic down.
I was worried about traffic.
It's something for the people.
Right.
What was the cat's name?
Raven.
Oh, he needed to go.
I was named. Both cats were named before I was in their life. The one was a Siamese cat, and it used to shit on my side of the bed, which was nice.
Oh, Andy.
The other one would attack my leg every time I walked by and didn't fill its dish, which already had food in it.
Oh, that's grounds for putting a broiler on in the oven and
it's just like
sending Raven in there for a few minutes.
Both of these fucking animals. 3 a.m, I hear a crash, 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 crash. Who's that? I go out. I had a shelf in my kitchen up by the ceiling that had years and years worth of like crystal glassware that I'd saved and like for commemorative for different events and stuff that I went to. The cat decided it wanted to lay on that shelf. So
you never. I'm gonna take Raven for a walk.
Take a nap.
I'm not even tired anymore.
Fucking wide awake.
The best part is if the electric couch gave you acid reflux.
I don't like this.
I would pay good money to peek through the window and watch you ride that all the way back. I hope your neighbors at least spotted you once or twice. Like, there he goes. There he goes.
It's bad enough. I'm pretty sure anybody that walks by can see me dancing a show called Danny Go with my daughters.
Oh, that would be priceless.
Oh, I'm right in front of a big bay window, and I'm in there. My flamingo is impressive.
Oh,
I can do it. Flamingo.
Show us.
No.
You know, it's funny you say that. Kid that we went to school with, he went on a little weight loss journey. And I remember a bunch of us were driving around town, and we pulled in to turn around in his driveway because he lived in town just to turn around. And we caught him in the the front window, mid-stride on his Nordic track.
Oh, yeah. That was our valedictorian, wasn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't it like a ski machine or something?
Yeah. It went from a turnaround to a flicking the lights and a beep. Guy was trying to better himself, and we're like, oh my God.
I'm not saying that our group of friends would ever do anything so terribly irresponsible. But if a group of guys happen to get their hands on one of those 1,000,000 candle watt spotlights and shined it in different windows, seems like I vaguely remember hearing about or seeing somebody's head when they were wearing a hat, middle of having sex.
They were making love.
Saw that
more than once. He peeked.
Well, imagine you're in that position.
I think your parents are here.
I'm blind.
Well, you know what? We would have done him a favor because I know both them people, and he would have been better off blind.
I'm not even sure who it was, honestly. I just remember being there for that. But I remember being in a car behind you.
Yeah, and seeing him peek.
No, in you, somebody in your car that was ahead of us shined the spotlight in the driver's face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because our jokes never ended at civil.
No. We decided if you're ever in St. Lawrence County, New York, world famous pizza rolls at Sergi's. And for high school kids and college kids, a rite of passage is you get drunk, you go and you get a pizza roll. Middle of the night, we decide we're going to go get pizza rolls. I was the designated driver that night, which awesome position to be in.
Not good.
Lenny was sitting directly behind the designated driver. We're driving down the main highway in our area. He may or may not have very aggressively blinded me, put his hands over my eyes, and squeezed so I couldn't just easily brush them off.
I'm the passenger in this car that may crash. I forgot about that. Yeah.
People, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, shut up and drive. Take us to the pizza place.
Trying to get the hands off so I could peek and just get a glimpse of where the car was. Yeah.
See, I wanted to do myself in, but I wanted it to be your fault. I was going to take everybody with me. Fuck this.
Fuck these guys.
Fuck
They'd be happier as ghosts.
I wanted a sub, not a pizza roll.
Yeah, that was Len's protest.
Yeah. I was out overruled. I'll kill you, bastard.
You're 60, 65 with a car full of people, probably winter. I mean, I believe, I don't know. And yeah, you spend a good 5 to 10 seconds completely blind.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. You know, we went for pizza rolls one night. acquaintance of ours, friend back in the day, kind of, Sean, big guy. Bunch of us piled in his car. We got to Canton Surgery's, and including him, none of us remembered how we got there. He's like, I don't want to freak anybody out. He's like, well, I don't really remember getting here. We're like, yeah, there better be some good fucking pizza rolls. I took Delbert's 20/20 vision away from him for quite a while over a steaming hot pizza roll.
Okay.
He was about halfway done with it, and for some reason I reached over and gave it a squeeze while he was going for a bite, and some of the 300-degree hot oil went right in his eye.
And so our friend Dell, Dell doesn't. He is like the most even keeled, even when he's mad. He's just awesome.
You probably wouldn't know it, yeah.
Awesome, dude. I'll never.
Cool guy.
Cool.
Yeah, he could be a cool guy.
Yeah, he doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't get visibly he doesn't react. He just awesome.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Delbert mad. Like,
right?
We've given he's mad. Like, because just in case he showed a little elevation and mood. But I could probably pride him in that, saying, I've never seen Delbert mad.
That's kind of awesome.
I've seen him aggravated to the point where he changes demeanor slightly, but
I mean, especially the group that he was around. I mean, the most infuriating group of guys that
we never struck each other.
No,
that's amazing.
No, no, it never.
You think about all the fucking ribbon and relentless shit we've
not to sound corny, but for the most part, we loved each other, Yeah.
There
are a few guys in the group that I know for a fact didn't like me, but I mean, for the most part, I mean, it was just a group of that we all had each other's backs, I mean,
I often think of our group, basically most of the guys in our class that kind of hung out, and it's like, it's always going to be a beloved part of my life.
Oh yeah.
There's guys that we were super close to that we no longer talk to, keep in touch with, which is sad, but I still have that ultimate. I still care about them in that sense because they were such a. I mean, let's face it, a huge part of our lives,
Part of yours, I mean, the most fun part of your. I mean, maybe not the most, but right up there, one of the more fun parts of your life.
Your most carefree part of your life.
Yeah.
These people you spent with them, them years you spent with them people that were the most carefree time you'll ever have in your life.
I've been around, and I am around a lot of people nearing that stage, student age, whatnot. I actually don't really talk to the students at my school like that because I could, conceivably get in trouble. But people, like, I always tell them, like, it's different in that you're always going to love the people that you go to school with, but you're in a sense kind of forced to be friends with them. Because they're your options, especially when we were growing up. There's no social media. There was no anything. I mean, we had a small school, the 30 people that were in our class, maybe a few in the grade behind us, maybe a few in the grades ahead of us, but that was your group. And you had to fucking make do because if you didn't, those were your only options for survival. And, once you get out of school, I was like, then you get to choose your own friends, and it's different, and it's better and worse. It
definitely sucks. My brother always told me, he's like, you'll wait and see. He's like, the tightest friends that you have, you will lose touch with them.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I never thought back when I was in school, like, no way. But it's like, it does sadly happen.
We were an unusually tight group. I mean, I see groups come through schools now and all the time working at us. And I was like, very few grades I've looked at them and thought, all right, that's a tight group, like kind of like we were, I mean, it's rare. So
I always say that, and we've talked about it, that I think we were such a tight-knit class that we got us so almost annoyed with each other at the end.
Offended.
And it was like, I think that, I don't think there's any ill feeling now, but I think Yeah,
for years there was tension. I think for many years, I think there was tension. Where I don't want to speak for other people, but I mean, it's kind of like maybe it seemed like people were offended that like, oh, so and so moved on and got other friends and have other interests, and we don't hear from
weird.
Anymore.
It got weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the college years, it's like, what do you're hanging out with that fucking faggot today? Like Danny said,
almost made it through an episode without Len saying a word that I'll have to bleep.
I've got good friends that are faggots. I love them.
Okay.
I made a comment in the last episode, and I got complimented from it. I love my gay friends. It's cool now.
You were talking about British cigarettes anyways, so I mean it's
cigarettes.
Cigarettes in England, they call them fags.
How about a nice big fag?
Take a drag off a fag.
Oh man, I can't wait to wrap my lips around that fag.
I can't believe you didn't know that. No, that's
so they call cigarettes fags.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We should have grew up there. Everything that we picked on, like, I don't, how do you say it? Okay, when we were kids, gay, when we used the word gay, it wasn't to offend gays.
No, not at all.
It was to express something that we thought was gay.
I talk
a different gay.
I talk about this a lot. I mean, especially I have a somewhat religious wife. I'm not really religious. I've always tried to explain that, like, bad words don't really, they're not on my register. I don't really care, other than I want my kids to be respectful. I don't, but at the same time, it's like, who decided that fuck was a bad word? That was decided by a person.
It means the same thing as screw and boof and.
Well, shit. So talk to a farmer. I mean, that's just part of their normal vocabulary. But in our world, it's a bad word. Who decided it was a bad word?
That's right. Why is shit any worse than poop?
Right. Exactly.
It's the same thing.
I really don't care if a kid swears, other than the fact that, it's going to piss somebody off. So it's like, all right, don't say that around so-and-so, type of thing. But at the same time, I'm not like trying to get my kids to swear, because I do know people that do that because they think it's cute. I think that's lame. But at the same time, I'm not going to get overly upset when my kids are older, and if I hear them like once or twice drop an F-bomb. Now, if every other word that comes out of their mouth, I'm going to be like, hey, but
we went to school with a kid like that. Like when I first came to school in fifth grade, I remember the first time I came across one of our classmates.
The one that has never won a fight in his life, but picked about 4 or 5.
No, him too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was good friends with this cat, CJ. When CJ when he was a kid, I'll never forget it because I never swore in front of my parents in 4th, 5th grade. The first time I went to that kid's house because he didn't live too far from where I was like, I was almost mortified. Like,
I stayed the night at his house once, and it was like the weirdest experience of my life.
Dude, he effed up and down, left and right. Of course, they did live on a farm, so he kind of grew up in that atmosphere, I guess. But yeah, dude, I was like, my parents would have killed me. Like you said, like, I don't know, I wasn't a big swearer anyways, but like it got to the point where when I first couple times I was around old CJ, I was like,
I still love the fact that we grew up with a guy that would pick 4 or 5 fights a year.
Oh, every time.
And he lost every one of them.
Dude, the guy who would run his mouth to anybody that he could.
I saw him run and launch himself at somebody, completely got the jump on him, and he still managed to lose that fight.
Was it Outhouse? Was that Outhouse Man?
No, it was the other Dan, not the one that we were friends with.
Oh yeah. I remember, the same 80-pound doofus I don't know what caused it, because Outhouse Man wasn't really a fight starter, but and he was about as uncoordinated as a human could get, and he still won the fight because all he did is put his hands up and basically block that idiot.
Yeah. Well, the fight I'm talking about, there's no way you should ever lose a fight that you completely get the jump on the person and you like launch yourself across the air and you manage to like, the guy was not paying attention or looking. It was a clear shot at his face, his head, anything he wanted, and he still managed to lose. I will say the outhouse man knocked me stupid one day. I don't call it a fight, but because it wasn't, we were in class and I'm sure I was antagonizing him, but he just turned around and clocked me and I was in a daze. I mean, because this is a big, even I think this was like 5th grade. This was a big, strong kid, and I was just
outhouse man. He did, outhouse man.
He clocked me.
Yeah, he definitely was a big, strong fella.
Yep.
He couldn't blink. He was so uncoordinated, but he was strong.
That's true. But yeah, no, and I'm sure I had it coming.
And he had a strong odor.
He very much had a strong odor.
What?
Yeah.
Remember Teddy?
Oh yeah.
Where's Teddy now?
He was Pigpen. He was Pigpen from Charlie Brown. Yeah, just had the cloud of dirt following him and dust.
He had a funny last name.
He did.
I remember seeing him long after he left our school.
Oh, really?
Oh, there he is.
There was a typo of his his already funny last name, and I remember our friend Jay. We were like in a mall or something. And no, it was a field trip because all our classmates were there, and I just remember him going, like he was paging him. He was like yells it out, and like the story was like, "Paging Teddy Yurdon, Teddy Yurdon."
Oh,
that's not his last name.
I wish we could have a "Where Are They Now?"
Oh yeah. Well, I've said before, and I don't know if I said it on the show or not, but like probably the only way that I would go to a class reunion is if we could have a nobody sees anybody that's there and have like a stage of some kind with an announcement or whatnot. And you put like on a screen somewhere their high school picture, like senior picture or whatnot. And then you get to like the reveal.
Oh, yes.
You have to come out from behind the curtain and see like how bad we all look now. You know,
we could all pick the entry music for that person.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure I would not be happy with my entry or music, but it would be.
I thought I saw briefly the other day. I was at a store. There was a fellow we went to school with, and you ran into him and said you didn't recognize him because he just, I don't know, looked a lot older, and you should have recognized him. Remember the doofus that drank a bottle of vodka and passed out and you had to bring home?
Yeah.
I thought I saw him. It was funny because I laughed to myself. Your description of him, the guy fit to a T, but he was 40 years older than us. But I still wanted it to be him. I was like, I was so hoping he was that bad. I was like, oh, yes. I was like, it's not him.
When I bumped into him, we were standing in a line, and this dude kept talking to me, and I was like. And I just like, and I was with my wife and my brother-in-law and my in-laws, and I don't think I had kids yet, but I might have. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then he'd say something else, and I'd be like, okay, yeah. And then he threw out not like when we were growing up, you know, and I was like, looked at him again. God, that's whoa. And yeah.
You thought it was the guy from Cannonball Run. Hey, Mr. Gilmore, you forgot your 9-iron. That kid we went to school with that we're talking about,
yep.
He went from graduation, he morphed into like a 6'4" ghoul.
Yeah.
It's like every time you saw him, he grew like 4 inches and he was morphing. It was like, you know, you're supposed to have growth spurts when you're 14, not 40.
Right.
Right now, his head's peeking out of his sunroof on the way home from work.
Like a Flintstones.
never quit growing. She's got a real pin dick. That shrunk as he grew.
Right. That's where the height came from.
Yeah. Squeeze it out of his loins.
Smaller and smaller.
Somebody made love to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody made love to him. He makes love.
Right?
He makes love.
Probably more than us.
I hope so.
Takes a lot.
That was funny. In private, he's made love to his hand.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
He looks at it, too. I just made love to my hand.
Well, hi there.
I'm morphing.
Hi there. Can I choke you?
We look stunningly alike.
I think we can say his name now. Remember, well, now I'm going to forget his name. But
He did.
the little old guy that we worked with.
Larry,
yes. And you said that you saw Larry's dick at the in the men's room. I said, really? How'd it look? And you said, like Larry.
looks just like Larry. He went for like a triple shake. And he forgot, like, I was approaching. He was going for the triple shake as he turned. So I was just like, Larry. It was just little Larry.
Little Larry.
Just needed some glasses and a ball cap. And be like, oh, I wouldn't have known who to talk to.
Little Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry. That's the guy. That's the poor old fella that I stuck my thumb in his ass. And at near 80 years old, he cripply jumped 2 feet in the air.
Oh.
Larry. I was just saying hello.
A couple things real quick before, because I have to leave soon. Remember a good friend of ours that I think watches the show occasionally. Remember we caught him wearing his sister's jeans?
Oh, he did. Our other friend pointed it out.
Yeah, they were chick jeans, and like that was a name brand of women's jeans in the 90s, and I don't think they exist anymore.
That's why.
But I don't remember who was making the bigger deal about it, but somebody was pointing at it. I think they're chicks, and he's like, "They're guy chicks."
Yeah. He got his knife out. He had a pocket knife. He started carving it off. And then his sister, who was a grade behind us, overheard the commotion and demanded he take them off.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My pants. I don't know if it was right then, but I think word might have got around because we picked on him all day about it.
I want my pants back.
Yeah, it was a family dispute in the hallway over the jeans. Oh my God! And his Babe Ruth shirt. He did. I love you, Snubble.
Oh, yes, definitely love you, Snubble. Oh, remember the Garfield shirt got ripped off him?
You know what? My mom, my grandmother used to send my mother like these care packages and stuff like that. And she used to work in this department store. So she'd send like little perfume samples. Being the nice fellow that I am, I decided to take a couple to school with me one day. Mm-hmm. And our friend that we're talking about lived right across the street from the school. Of course, it was by the time you get there and back, it'd be probably a 15-minute round trip. So we'd get to school early, and he was, I don't know, I popped one open, I poured it on his shirt, and he's like, "You asshole!" So he stunk like, some 90-year-old woman. So he thought it'd be a good idea to run home and change his shirt. Well, when he came back, he had dirt up his arm and all the way up his sleeve. So it looked worse than it. What happened to you? He tripped over the fence on the way back. So he came back a dirty, filthy fool.
Again,
he went home smelling like a nice rose.
We were so mean to each other.
That's okay, because then he yanked my shirt over my head.
He did, in a hallway full of probably 100 students.
He would cripple you by tearing your shirt over your head while your arms were extended, and there was no defense.
Full Nelson. He put Len in a full Nelson, pulled his shirt up, and put Len on display. And
you were there.
Len knew because he told him ahead of time, "I'm going to get you, Snell."
Yeah, he did. He warned me.
and but the bell hadn't rung yet, so Len couldn't.
I was like, "Oh fuck!"
And
he got
this
me.
Guy is incredibly strong,
and super fast for a guy his size.
Fast. Yeah, and a good athlete, really. It just grabs Len.
I was just about to the first step of the staircase, and I go, "Oh!" There was no getting out of it, and the worst part is, it would have been better if I was surprised by it, but he warned me.
He did, yeah.
My anxiety went through the roof.
He tormented you with it, just like, I'm going to get you. This is what I'm going to do to you.
I knew the consequences. Yeah. You're going to get me.
If this doesn't go my way, it's going to get really bad.
Yeah, there was like probably a 20-foot jump from the door of the science class to the staircase. I didn't make it. I remember reaching for the rail.
If I do this, then it's not going to happen. If I
don't
funny? There, I'm fucked.
He could have stood there all day and held you. You were at his mercy.
Yeah.
Like, I witnessed many of them. When you're on that side of the situation, the spectrum, whatever you want to say, he's in complete control.
He was in complete control. And, I didn't have any business. I couldn't do that to people. I couldn't. And it wasn't funny to have that done to me. So I wanted to get involved. So I would walk up sometimes and I would just hold a marker on somebody's belly. And and the person would just like trying to wiggle free. And meanwhile, I'm just holding the marker and it would be like drawing all over
Picasso. because Snebble holding you hostage wasn't enough. We had to make it even more personal by having you draw on them.
Brand them. It was like branding them. Yeah.
We branded them fuckers.
I don't think I branded you. But
that was a spare the moment. I'm going to get you.
I definitely branded a few people.
Oh. And I knew not to wiggle. I was like, I'm just going to stand here till he's done.
Yeah, that was wise. It's knowing when you're beaten. There's been a few times where it's like in my life where I'm just like, I'm not going to try to outsmart this person. I'm going to try. They won.
I knew as soon as he grabbed me, I was like, "Oh, that's it."
Yep. The only thing that could possibly save me, is if a teacher walked by right now.
They didn't care. Because I wish he would have grabbed a hold of a few of them.
Right? We've talked about a substitute teacher. We got to try to get her on just so we can question her about what it was like seeing this group of Monty Python-esque like people.
If she can remember, it would be great.
Yeah, so I'll reach out. But of course, because I'm a horrible host, I was supposed to start off by telling everybody that we have an announcement. Maybe I'll put some pop-ups, but we're back. We're going to go back to a weekly schedule. Every Thursday, we're going to drop an episode. So
get back on schedule. You know when the episodes are going to come out, and you can tune in.
There was a running gag that I was going to do last week. I completely forgot to do it. Also, because I'm a bad host. This week I did it. Len didn't even mention it. So all our sponsors were stuff that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
I threw sponsors up across the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I did see a couple of those.
Yeah.
But we were kind of in mid-rant, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah, none of them exist anymore. That was my joke. All right. Yeah. On that note, I have to go pick my daughters up at daycare. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. It's quite a nut you got there.
Big nut. One big nut like Doobie. Doobie had one nut.
One big nut.
It was big like this. Doobie's nut was.
He was, and then Ferd ran him over.
Yep. So now he's got no nuts.
He's got no nut. Yeah.
Ferd ran over Doobie and his one nut.
And then I bought the car.
It's in the Smithsonian now.
It's probably I stopped driving it because I was sure that it was done, and I gave it to my cousin, and then he gave it to his sister, And then she drove it for another 5 years. That thing is probably still rolling.
Yeah.
Got like 700,000 miles on it.
Big pimpin'.
You can't kill the old Ford Tauruses. So.
Well, our friend hooked a chain to it and yanked the back seat right out of it, bolts and all, because he was just too impatient to unbolt it.
I still bought it. I saw the video of him doing that, pulling it around the yard like a rag doll.
It's pretty good.
It's all right.
That's durable.
Yeah,
it'll hold up. That car hold up.
That's a good car. It was a good car too.
Yeah, I might put some bass in that motherfucker. Yeah.
I went out to a junkyard and bought a back seat for it. Put the back seat back in it.
With the one with the cum all over or the rat shit?
Yeah, use back seats. Don't recommend doing that.
Yeah, you pick.
Well, this one's all white.
Yeah, perfect.
But yeah, I gotta go. So thank you, best co-host ever, right there.
Right back at you, Andy.
And remember to drive fast, stay to the left, never play leapfrog with a unicorn, and remember to always keep on keeping on. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.